Today we're going to take a look at this GT Media ATSC 1.0 and 3.0 USB dongle that you can get on pretty much online from GT Media store. So I'm going to give you my review on this. It's called the HDTV Mate. So far this device will work in Android with an Android phone, an Android tablet, or an Android smart TV box. Right there. So it has your coax cable that connects up to it, and it has, I just want to show you this here so you know, it's like your standard USB plug. So if you do have an Android box, you can plug it in. I just find I like this little wire here. It just allows you to plug it in. The only thing I have had difficulty with this is making it work in Windows and making it work in Linux, because it didn't plug and play right out of the box. Now I'm thinking on Linux, there's probably a driver I could install to make this work using caffeine, but I wasn't able to actually get this working in that program. So I'll just show you what I'm going to do for the purpose of this video. Is I'm going to plug it in. It comes with a cord like this with a USB-C, and you can hang out of here. Now it is a large device. I'm going to just for a phone, it's going to be a little bit on the larger side, and I'm actually going to connect it up to my TV aerial antenna. Just stick that in there. It's just a push on. Should be, most of the time the signal quality is about the same with that. I don't really see too much of a signal loss. And I'm actually going to plug this thing, so it looks like a little ridiculous here, this thing here, into my phone. And I'll ask HDPlayer, open HDTVPlayer to handle HDTV Mate, and I'm going to hit OK with that. So here's the program right here. It's called HDTVPlayer, and it prompts you with the, I'm going to fold it this way here, how to set it up. It's nice that it does have a setting, so if you're using a remote control on an Android TV box, or if you're using your phone, so it gives you options for that. So I'm going to go to tuning, and it says signal lock. So we got WWTV. I think I swiped up. Yeah, swiping up on this, like swiping up, will make it change channels. So I got commercials here. I do see one thing I am noticing with this and with the particular player is the interlacing is a little bit blurry. There's a little bit like a scan lines going across the screen. All right, I got the channel list here. So I got all my channels scanned in. I can get like my ATSC modulator. I got my local Fox affiliate here. I was going to click to it. I don't know if it went to, there it goes. So another thing, as you just saw there, is it's the buffering time for it to change channels is not instantaneous. It takes like a second or two to pretty much change the channel on these things. It does show the EPG guide, which is really nice. I wonder if I can just bring that up. Yeah. So you go to the channels here, and it'll show you like the upcoming programs, except for CKWS, because that's Canadian. Canadian broadcasters don't believe in EPG for some reason. There's PBS. So if I haven't gone to the channel, usually with these things too, if you go to the channel. So it does have a DVR. I'm not going to activate that, but I believe the DVR, you can record, well, it'll mount two different places. This actually, the device itself actually has a DVR or a micro SD slot, so you can plug like a micro SD device into it. I'm going to show you how to do a channel scan. So for a channel scan, you go full channel scan, or it actually gives you a few options here. Scan manual channel scan or a QAM-B full scan. The advanced scan is a nice feature because if you're using this, even to actually align an antenna, I'm just going to go to manual scan. Here we go. So we're in the manual scan. So this is kind of a nice setting right here. If you're using this to set up an antenna, it'll give you some signal quality. You can just plug your phone or a small Android device. This is something where this would come in really handy. You're using a directional antenna. If you're using an over-the-air rooftop antenna, hopefully you're using a directional antenna. I just find they work a lot better in my experience. So yeah, you'll have the signal lot, and you can actually just scan a particular channel. I think this even allows you to go by each channel. Yeah, it has all 36 channels in the software. If you're trying to tune a channel, so I know, I'll give you an example. I know in my area, my local channel's channel 11. And there it says signal locked, and I'm getting really good quality because it's like a local VHF. Or if I'm looking for example, channel 8, which is out of Watertown, New York, I'm getting marginal signal on this according to the reading of this device. So I'm just going to go through a channel scan again here. All right, so it's going to take some time here. I might skip this. So it's just so it's going through here. It's looking for ATSC 3 and 1 channels. Now, I have tested a device which was defective, and I ended up sending it back, and they've, I don't know why, but sometimes I could change my last name to Robbie Afterthought, and they forgot to send me the replacement one back. So I haven't checked that out, but I did pick up ATSC 3 channels in the summertime. They were only like 1 or 2 of them, and they were basically the same repeats of the same thing that was on ATSC 1, but they just had like channels muxed together for ATSC 3. So I was able to pick ATSC 3 up, but right now that it's crummy weather, the leaves are off the trees, but I probably won't be able to pick up those ATSC 3 channels that are basically over 80 miles away. I won't be able to pick them up until probably the fall or the spring, or unless we get like a nice day. So right away, it's scanned my Thor broadcast, scanned it twice. Whoops, hopefully that's not going to be an issue. And I'm in Canada, probably Canada will not adopt ATSC 3. I don't foreseeably see them doing that. Maybe they will, but they're definitely behind the curve compared to the US. And then also ATSC 3 is, well, I don't know if ATSC 3 is dead on arrival. I think it's going to be out there. It's in markets right now. There's a lot of hype about it, but I'm guessing, I'm not a betting man, but if I were a betting man, I'd bet you ATSC 3.0 is going to be like HD radio. So here we go. I got Cozy TVs coming in, which is good. My TV and Dabble. I think those are all channels that actually come in together. I didn't pick that up before, so that's a good thing. There, I found the WWTI channels, which is about four channels in one mux. It has ABC, 16 channels found, 35 RF channels scanned. So I'm just going to save and exit that. Audio, time, captions, restore settings, introductions, about, hide and show channels, time settings, captions if you want to turn on the closed captioning. Over the air TV does have closed captioning. Audio, set your audio channels. So the one thing I couldn't find in this is like a de-interlace filter. So what I was noticing with this program, that is the only program that I can find that will make this thing work. The video is a little bit, there is scan lines. Not good, GT Media. You need to fix that. So there's this broadcast app that comes with it, and I think it's a streaming app so that I can like send data from the Android device to multiple Android devices. But it says the broadcast app is not supported because WPBS is not an ATSC 3 channel. All my channels are ATSC 1. Yeah, so basically we're looking at the hardware and the one piece of software that works with this, which I do know it's in the Android Play Store. Don't know about the Apple Store. And fortunately, I can't show you any ATSC 3 channels because there's none in my area yet. And I'm not hopeful about ATSC 3 with their encryption. So I can't answer the fact that does this get, if you have DRM encryption, can you still view ATSC 3? So at this time, I just want to put this out there now. I would probably wait a little while longer to go out and run out and buy ATSC 3 equipment, because I find in my area, most of my equipment, my ATSC 1 equipment is working, and I don't want to waste time and money on equipment when a year later there'll be more of a rollout of ATSC 3 and it'll work better. I'll leave it at that. I'm sorry I can't answer the ATSC question, which I think there'll be a lot of ATSC 3 questions about this. And my antenna could be in like, I find in my area, I have to adjust my antenna for certain channels and I have to move my antenna. That's where a directional antenna on a device that will turn the antenna, like some sort of a rotor, is a really good way to go. That's what I have on my roof, and it's served me really well for years now for over-the-air TV channels. So if you like this content, you want to see me keep making content like this, reviewing stuff like this, please give my video a like, watch all my videos all the way through, find my playlists on my channel and watch them all the way through for great content like this. It really helps me and my channel and the algorithm of the video platform that this video is on, so that people will discover about this, and would help me a lot. I'd appreciate that. So thank you very much for watching and supporting my channel over these years. I do have a Patreon. If you want to run over to my Patreon and just throw me a few bucks a month for making this stuff, so I can maybe one of these days buy a new computer for editing 4K video with, that'd be great. Thank you.
Die! Is the Canadian version of Pluto TV better than the American version? No!
But I'm the antenna man.
So I reached out to Robbie Strike.
Robbie in Canada.
We got Robbie. He's on the air or listening in Ontario. Go ahead, Robbie.
Ah! It's a snake! Ah!
So please hit the subscribe button for my YouTube channel and my other social media content. Also, I would like to thank my Patreons and the people who've donated through PayPal Donate with the cost of making some of these videos and buying products to review. Also, if you want to support me over on Patreon or PayPal Donate, it's a few dollars a month to help support production of my videos so that I can continue helping people with tech stuff like this. And thank you to all those out there who has supported my channel and my video work and online activity over these years by subscribing, by liking, by commenting. I really appreciate the interaction with you guys.